Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from group 5 are going to be present about our topic, which is trigonometry 2.1.1. Define sine, cosine, tangent, secant, cosecant and cotangent. So before we begin, let me introduce 4 members of my group. The first one is me, Nushahira binti Yahya. The second one is Nur Adlina Ilya. The third one is Muhammad Harid Shahmi, and the last one is Nur Fitri Ali. The content in this video are going to be: first one is introduction, second one the 6 trigonometry functions, third one is sample of questions for trigonometry applications in real life, and 5 conclusions to trigonometry. Introduction to trigonometry. Trigonometry means from Greek trigonon, triangle, and metron, measure. It's a branch of mathematics that studies relationship between side, length, and angles of triangles. The field emerged in the Hellenistic world during 3rd century BC from applications of geometry to astronomical studies. The Greek focused on the calculation of chords, while mathematicians in India created the earliest known tables of values of trigonometric ratios, also called trigonometric functions such as sine. Throughout history, trigonometry has been applied in areas such as geodesy, surveying, celestial mechanics, and navigation. These trigonometric identities are commonly used for rewriting trigonometrical expressions with the aim to simplify an expression, to find a more useful form of an expression, or to solve an equation. The next one is the word trigonometry came from Greek words meaning triangle measurement. In trigonometry, students will study about the relationship between the sides and angle of right-angled triangles. This topic will explain the identity of trigonometry and the trigonometric functions. The next one is the side of a right-angled triangles. So here are the right-angled triangles. We have hypotenuse, the longest side, adjacent side, and also opposite side. So we can use theorem of Pythagoras as a formula. In this trigonometry, we also have trigonometry functions. Trigonometry functions are divided into groups. There is basic and reciprocal. Basic trigonometry is sine, cosine, and tangent, while reciprocal trigonometry is cosecant, secant, and cotangent.
So now I would like to explain about the 6 trigonometry functions. There are 3 types of basic trigonometry. The first one is sine, cosine, and tangent. Sine of an acute angle is defined in the context of a right triangle. To get the specific angle, it is the ratio of the length of the side that is opposite that angle to the length of the longest side of the triangle. Sine theta equals to opposite divided by hypotenuse. To remember it easily, it could become as SOH, SOH. The second is cosine. The cosine of an angle is defined as the sine of the complementary angle. The complementary angle equals the given angle subtracted from a right angle, 90 degrees. For instance, if the angle is 30 degrees, then its complement is 60 degrees, generally from any angle. Cos theta equals the adjacent divided by hypotenuse. It could be easily remembered by using CAH, CAH. The third one is tangent. Tangent is the trigonometric function for an acute angle that is the ratio between the leg opposite to the angle when it is considered part of a right triangle and the leg of adjacent. The formula is tangent theta equals to opposite divided by adjacent. To remember it easily, it could be used as TOA, TOA. Then the reciprocal trigonometry, cosecant. In a right triangle, the secant of an angle is the length of the hypotenuse divided by the length of an adjacent side. The second is secant. Secant is the length of the hypotenuse divided by the length of the side opposite the angle. The third one is cotangent. Cotangent is the length of the adjacent side divided by the length of the side opposite the angle. That's all from me. Thank you.
So here are some questions of trigonometry. The first one is, we need to find the value of x, which is an adjacent. It's given in the diagram, opposite and hypotenuse. So we can use cosine formula. Cosine formula is cos theta equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. Second one is, we have to find the height of the building, which means we have to find the opposite of the triangle. We have to use tangent formula. Tangent formula is tan theta equal to opposite over adjacent. So the last one is, we want to find the law of shadow using the cotangent formula. Cotangent formula is tan theta over 1 equal to opposite over adjacent. That's all from me. Thank you.
Now my topic is trigonometry application in real life. First point is, trigonometry may not have direct application in solving practical issues, but it is used in various fields. Second point is used in developing computer music. The last one is to measure height of a building or a mountain. The distance of a building from the viewpoint and the elevation angle can easily determine the height of a building using the trigonometry function. Most common equation is 60% Venus is the second planet from the Sun. 30% Jupiter is the biggest planet of them all. 10% Neptune is the furthest planet from the Sun. The conclusion is, we rely The conclusion is, we realize that trigonometry can be used in many areas such as astronomy and architecture. They can aid in calculating many things. They can also be used in car decks and bench. Without really climbing a tree, you can find the height easily with trigonometry. They can be so widely used in real-life application and is very useful for most architects and astronomers. We can conclude that without trigonometry, life would be much more difficult. Without going through the troubles, you can easily find something, so we think that it was a good invention by Archimedes. And thanks to this, many architects needs not go through the trouble to calculate things. So it really helps in real life application and not only in our tests and exams.